For the Oreo, I get that
Shot about 10,000 volts. The cookie's not for you.
No cookies for you, Gary. No, Gary. No cookie, Gary.
Oh, I hate hearing that. No
I do
cookies for
too.
you.
Yeah, he was the keeper of the cookies, man.
Every time I watch the show, I get hungry because all I want is a cookie.
They should do, they should do a tie-in with Chips Ahoy or something.
Well, you guys could have brought cookies.
Mrs. Fields.
Yes.
Yeah, season 2, brought to you by Mrs. Fields. That'd be good. What E.T. did for Reese's Pieces.
Hey, true.
And what Stranger Things did for Eggo waffles.
That's true. I think you've got a.
I'm going to pitch that right now to the marketing folks.
So is it? Your voice is so subdued, and you've done so many wild voices. Hugh is so subdued. Is it hard for you to sort of stay level like that?
Yes. Like I'm just sort of naturally a hyper person, and the characters I do tend to be energetic, you know?
Yeah.
SpongeBob or Heifer or Dog from Cat Dog, or, you know, even unseen characters like the narrator from the Powerpuff Girls. So once again, the day is saved. Like, it's all like energy, you know? And, pulling back is way harder for me than going nuts. Like it's hard. It's almost like Tai Chi or some stuff. You know, it's almost like martial arts where you're like, I gotta keep it slow on purpose. You know, it's really hard for me. It's like if I go, they're like, oh, it's really hard for you to like tuck it under and be low energy. Like. I guess I should say less that it's hard, but more that it's a challenge. That you're kind of fighting your instinct, which is always to. And also in animation, they always want everything shorter because they're always racing the clock. You know, like on SpongeBob and stuff, they're like, guys, the script is 19 pages, we have 11 minutes. Say your lines fast, you know. And with this, they're just going, hey Tom, you can really stretch out on that, you know. And it just feels weird, but it's fun to do stuff that's outside your skill set. But in a way, it takes as much effort for me as screaming for 4 hours as SpongeBob. Like keeping it in is as hard as putting it out, you know. I'm like, people are like, that's really difficult for you. And I go, yeah, it's kind of like if you ask Stephen Wright to be SpongeBob. You know what I mean? It's like, Stephen, scream, wave your arms, go crazy. I don't do that.
So how does the voice for you come about? Do you go in with an idea, or do they come to you?
I auditioned, you know, I auditioned for pretty much everything on the show, you know, Lord Commander, Kevin, Hugh, like they just sent out breakdowns for everybody, and I'm an auditioning fool, you know, like I'll audition for anything, I just like it, you know, so I went in, you know, you take your best shot with Hugh. It was totally 2001: A Space Odyssey, my favorite, one of my top couple of favorite movies. Like I've probably seen it more times than I've seen any other movie. Except maybe 1933 King Kong and 2001: Space Odyssey are probably the movies that I've seen the most in my life. But it just hit me in a very emotional place. Which is weird because 2001 is not an overtly emotional movie, but it's kind of about everything. You know? So yeah, I just went in and I read Hugh, and Roland told me that it was one line that made them pick me, which is where I can't remember the exact line, but it was about timing, and I did it with intentionally weird timing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm kind of like that joke. You know, ask me what the secret of comedy is. Timing. You know, you cut the guy out before he does it. So it's like, yeah, it was a joke about timing, and I timed it weird. It's all about timing here, you know. And he's like, oh, you know, he added a joke that wasn't on the page, you know. So it's like, sometimes it's that little. It's that weird little thing that you do that you just instinctively do that gets you the gig as opposed to not getting the gig, you know? And then sometimes you throw stuff out there that doesn't turn the trick, but you know, you roll the dice and take your chances, you know. That's the life of a goofball journeyman actor, you know. Just kind of trying to stay employed all the time.
Hugh sounds like Hal took a little too many Valium.
A little sassy, a little sassier,
got an
more
attitude,
Valium. Yeah. I just saw 2001 again, post Final Space, because Christopher Nolan restored it. He did a restoration of the print, and it played in theaters. So of course I had to go. And so I got in touch with Halligan, but Hugh's interesting, man. He's kind of a parent, kind of a prison warden, but he's also there's definitely a melancholia in this show that I picked up from the original short that I watched on YouTube when I did the auditions. What's the vibe of this show I'm auditioning for? There's something on YouTube when I look at it, and there's definitely a sadness and the inevitability of death, and
Did that attract you? Because like what you normally do is all the happy.
I thought it was interesting. What's funny? The closest thing I could think of to it, and it's ironic because I just did the final panel for it this morning, was Adventure Time, where not that the shows are that similar, but there's a similar kind of sadness, sometimes like a soulful sadness to Adventure Time, along with all the funny stuff and hilarious jokes and slapstick and stuff. There's also, there's that other side of life too that's in it, And I just thought that was really interesting, when Hugh was counting down the seconds of Gary's life, and the clock's running out. It's kind of like, well, it's kind of what life is, isn't it? I'm 56. I better go to Europe now. But it was, it's interesting. It didn't feel like other shows, but it had a little bit of that Adventure Time sadness to it. And now that Adventure Time's over, it's kind of fun to still be able to work the pathos side of the street. I mean, much as I love the crazy. That's all I got.
So, do you find it difficult to come up with a new voice because you've done so many different voices? You just look at what's there. The illustration and the description, and you just do your best. Make your best guess, and that's I love doing that. Like that's what I like to do when I'm not in a booth studio recording, which is pretty much every day, doing something. But when I'm not doing that, or I'm in between those gigs, like, I got something at Disney and I got something at Cartoon Network, in between I can go into the studio and do all my audition stuff that's piled up. Like, I love figuring that stuff out. Like, some actors hate to audition. When I was doing on-camera stuff, I freaking hated auditioning. Like, I hated it. Like, you walk into a room and there's cameras like this, you read with a casting director, and you're like, the casting director's giving you nothing in the scene, to react to. They've done it with 100 other actors that day. You're just like, I hate this, But with voiceover, I felt like I understood. It was kind of like more left brain. Like it was a Rubik's Cube that you couldn't figure out if you just did your due diligence. And so hated auditioning on camera, love auditioning for everything that comes along. Like, people go, why do you work so hard? Why do you auditions? You still do auditions? I go, yeah, of course, every day. Right? Do you normally get a picture of the character?
Yes.
But in this case, there's not really a picture.
No, it's funny. And I did. I didn't know that my audition for you was nailed it or not, you know what I mean? But I'm like, I feel like my Lord Commander was pretty in the pocket, you know what I mean? I feel good about that one. And, Kevin, I think maybe, and it was you. You never know, man. You never know. There have been so many times on shows where the one that I go, I don't really think this is 100% my wheelhouse, but I'll try it, and that's the one you wind up booking. And the ones that you thought were totally in your wheelhouse, you don't book, you don't get. So, weird life, man.
So do you, I know you said that you come up with voices for the characters. Do you, in your off time, just sort of make up voices, play around, just in case?
Yeah, and just as importantly, listen. You know what I mean? Like, it's as much about listening as it is about figuring out new stuff or new words. You hear something kind of odd, you hear somebody with a weird voice, or some old character actor from an old movie that you're watching, where you're like, wow, that guy's voice is cool, or you meld things. You go, wow, if I take like this this guy, and this teacher that I had in second grade, and I kind of meld them together. You're just kind of always playing with your blocks, and yeah, a lot of stuff comes out that way. It's just kind of mixing and matching, and really just trying to find stuff that doesn't sound too much like shit you've done before. You know what I mean? I can't use the SpongeBob voice on another show. I already used the Ice King, So it's like you gotta keep your trick bag up, and of course, being a warrior, I'm always afraid that I'm gonna just hit the wall and run out of juice. You know what I mean? Like that's it. That was my last. That's the last voice, I guess I'm done. Hang up my jersey, But there's always something a little more. There's always somebody with a weird voice that you hear walk by you on the street, or somebody with a kooky, like an accent that you hear, or just listening. Just always listening.